We may be all aware, I'm running for the seat of Governor of Uasin Gishu County. And I thought it is very important as a key stakeholders for the state to engage you and to talk to you and to be able to discuss with you some of the key issues that are emerging in this campaign. I want to inform the people of Uasin Gishu that I'm ready for the forthcoming nomination of the UDA party. I am confident I will win these nominations, landslide. And I want to call upon all of us to partner together, to work together towards making Uasin Gishu great again. Uasin Gishu has been really a great county for many years. But in the recent past, we have seen very serious challenges. We've seen very serious unemployment issues, serious health issues affecting our people. That is why I said, let me come out to be the bridge and to support our people to be able to come out of some of these challenges. So I'm vying for the seat of governor on the background that we have really serious issues which need to be dealt with. And that is why we need a very visionary leader to be able to take Uasin Gishu County forward. I have a master plan, I have an agenda called Agenda Nisita, which I believe, if implemented judiciously, will make Uasin Gishu great again. My Agenda Nisita focuses on 6 issues. 1, it focuses on improving agriculture, it focuses on creating jobs, it focuses on facilitating trade, it focuses on improving healthcare, developing infrastructure, and empowering youth, women, and people with disability. So I have a very clear 6-point agenda. That is why the people of Uasin Gishu call me Governor Agenda, because in their estimation, there is not a candidate who has a solid agenda more than Ambassador Julius Bitok. And that is why I'm confident that I'm going to win this election, because the conversation in Uasin Gishu right now is about issues. It's no longer about personalities. It's not about trivial issues. It's not about stories. It's about a concrete plan, a master plan, an agenda to make Uasin Gishu great again. Thank you.
Are you satisfied with the arrangements that are there towards party primary?
I want to say that we expect nothing short of a fair, free, and verifiable nomination from UDA party. So I want to call upon the party officials, the party hierarchy, to ensure that we have a nomination that can stand the test of a competitive democratic process. So I want to say that I'm very optimistic that the nominations will be free and fair, but we want to call upon the party officials in the county and out of the county to be very, very vigilant and to be very, very objective, so that all candidates can be able to get free, fair, and verifiable nomination. And that we are going to stop short of ensuring that all these structures, all these systems are able to support the process. For me, as Ambassador Bitok, I am a candidate, and I expect nothing short of very objective nomination. So let me call upon the party officials to work extra hard, so that we have the nominations as scheduled and free and fair, and they should not do any monkey business with the coming nomination, because we don't expect anything short of justice for all candidates. And I call upon my fellow candidates to be vigilant and also to uphold peace, so that Uasin Gishu County will be able to get the best leadership. Thank you.
Along that, there are rumors that some candidates may be given direct nominations by UDA. What's your take on that?
Okay, in my view, I think UDA is a democratic party, and universal suffrage will be used to nominate the best candidate. So I think there are some candidates who are trying to sell fear, intimidate others that, oh, they are people. There's nobody will be given direct nomination in UDA. Everybody will compete fair and square for the tickets of UDA, as far as I'm concerned. But if there are people who they think they are thinking otherwise, I think their place is not in UDA. I think they should go back to the parties they have been, maybe.
As aspirants, have you done a campaign to talk to your people to find out if they are genuinely registered UDA members? There have had cases whereby some people are members of UDA, have been registered in a different party, maybe a challenge during the party primaries.
I have talked to many of my supporters, and most of them are registered. And as we speak now, there are about 450,000 registered members of UDA party in Uasin Gishu, against about 500,000 registered voters. So I want to say majority of the residents who are eligible to vote in Uasin Gishu are registered members of UDA party. So we don't expect much difference, because most of the people have registered, and we still call upon the ones who have not registered to register as members of UDA party.
Then away from party primaries, there's another party primaries will be fighting for general elections come August. There's a challenge of security in North and your leaders, and you realize that if there's no peace, people are likely to deny the right to vote. What's your advice to the government of the day and other stakeholders?
Okay, I want to call upon the government to ensure that there is peace in the North Rift. It's unfortunate that we lost some lives last night in Kerio Valley, but I want to call upon our leaders. I want to call upon the government and all stakeholders to uphold peace. The only way we can have a democratic process, the only way we can have elections which are free and fair, is when everybody is secured, is when everybody is able to participate free and fairly. But when there are wrangles, when there are fights, when there are conflicts in the North Rift, then the whole country really gets frightened. And I want to call upon the security teams led by the minister and other stakeholders to ensure that they are able to contain insecurities in the North Rift. It's quite unfortunate that there are some of the leaders in our midst are engaging in monkey business of inciting communities. We condemn in the strongest terms any leader who engages in practices which circumvent, which try to intimidate, which try to create disharmony among communities. We want peace in the North Rift, we want peace in Kenya, we want peaceful election in the year 2022, which we believe we are going to get. In addition to that, I want to call upon our spiritual leaders to pray for our country during this time, so that we have very peaceful nominations, peaceful elections, because peace is the backbone of a prosperous country and a prosperous country.
Ambassador, there are people who've been floating around the idea of having a debate among its aspirants. Is this something you warmly welcome? Are you prepared to meet your other opponents in this race to have a discussion around issues that you are going to have in case you become the next governor of Uasin Gishu?
Yeah, thank you very much for that very important question. Personally, I welcome the debates anytime. The reason why I welcome the debates, because I'm ready, I'm prepared, and I have a very concrete, clear agenda. That is why I said these people call me governor or agenda. So I'm ready to face my competitors anytime, anywhere. And as I've said, probably some of my competitors are scared, but for me personally, I'm ready anytime for any debate by any media house to be able to present my 6-point agenda and be able to present a vision of where Uasin Gishu County should be taken in the next 5 years. Okay, I want to say that in my 6-point agenda, agriculture comes top, because I believe Uasin Gishu County is the bread basket of Kenya. And as we go to the farm right now, farmers are really agonizing about the cost of of farm inputs, particularly fertilizer. Fertilizer at the moment is trading for 6,000 per bag. And I've promised the people of Uasin Gishu, if given a chance to be the governor of this county, God willing, I want to work to reduce the price of fertilizer from 6,000 to 2,000. I also want to do what we call value addition for our products. You know, we have very many products, agricultural products we produce in Uasin Gishu, but most of it do not get the market that is required because we don't do value addition. If given a chance to be governor, my priority will be value addition for all our agricultural products, be it maize, be it wheat, be it potatoes, be it milk, whatever comes from our farms need to be value added so that our people can be able to get real value for their products. In addition to that, one of the major challenges we have also in Uasin Gishu County is on our youth who don't have jobs. We have so many youths who have completed school and don't have jobs. And I've said if I become governor, the conversation of leadership in Uasin Gishu County would focus on creating opportunities for our youth to be able to get jobs. In order to create opportunities, I'm proposing that we make special economic zones in Uasin Gishu so that companies can come from outside the country, be able to invest here, so that our youth can be able to get jobs. I'm also proposing to do a program to airlift some of our potential youth to different countries in the Middle East so that they can get opportunities to work in the Middle East and other countries outside there. The other major issue in my agenda is on empowerment. As we may be aware, the conversation in the country now is on bottom-up economic model. And I've said I want to be the first governor in Kenya to implement the bottom-up economic model, to be able to lift people, the mamambogas, the kinyosi, borders, from down upwards. I have proposed I'll invest a minimum of 1 billion in bottom-up economic model to be able to support our informal sector, to be able to support our youth, to be able to support our women, to be able to support our people with disability, so that we make Uasin Gishu great again.
Also, I don't know if it's called campaign propaganda, but all the streets people are saying that Ambassador Bitok does not investment with the common language. Is it a fact or something that to do with campaign opponents propaganda?
I think in politics, the currency is lies. And I want to assure you people that whatever I say, I mean it. And there's a lot of propaganda being peddled by opponents because these are competition. But I want to assure you that we have a very solid support from the people of Uasin Gishu. And that as I stand here today, I am proud to say I am a real hustler. I used to sell eggs next to the High Court, next to the library, when I used to come in my primary school. I became a taxi driver in Paradise for more than 3 years. I became a tout in my own matatu for more than 3 years. So as I speak here, I am a real hustler. Some people who peddle lies do not understand my story. But everybody who understands my story will really tell you this is somebody who has come from grass to somewhere. And I want to encourage many other people. You could be a tout, you could be a taxi driver. It is possible to rise and become an ambassador. It is possible to rise and become somebody in the society. So I want to say that those people who are peddling those lies are people who don't understand who really is Ambassador Julius Bitok. I am a really down-to-earth person. And I'm really quiet. Maybe that's why, and maybe my face looks a little bit serious. That's why people say, well, you don't, it's like you don't like people. But that is not the truth. The truth of the matter is that I am committed, and I'm going to ensure that the people of Uasin Gishu are able to get the best leadership they have ever had. Thank you.
For the last few months, your graph has been down compared to Kotimoya and others.
Mm-hmm.
What are the tactics you're using? Because we are seeing you growing so fast.
Well, I want to say that Ocheng, I have not been on the ground. I resigned last month from my position as ambassador. I've been in Pakistan for the last 7 years. And the reason why you see my graph is shooting up very fast is because I've now come to the ground. I've now started campaigning. And moving forward from now, you'll see a very different campaign. The strategy now is to reach out to more people in the ground. The fact that I was away should not be inability for me. It should be really a strength, because now people can see. You know, those people were able to peddleize because I was not around. But right now, I'm on the ground, and I'm confident we are going to make it as the second governor of Uasin Gishu County. And I want to call upon all of us, the media people. The first estate, as we are aware and as we know, is a very serious stakeholder in creating leadership. So I want to appeal to all of us that you help me this time round, because when you help me, you help the people of Uasin Gishu. And I call upon all of us because I need your help, because the narrative can only change if the media decide to change the narrative. And the conversation can only change from trivial issues to serious issues if the media really comes in strongly. So media people, I want to call upon you people to help me. Let's work together as partners, and I'm sure we shall make Uasin Gishu great again. And you'll be proud of this county.
They talk that you are DP's project rather stood in quotes.
Well, that is an old narrative of 2013 that never was. And I want to tell you that the DP has assured the people of Uasin Gishu that nominations will be free and fair, and that you will not participate anywhere. So I want to assure you, if there is anybody who's DP's project in Uasin Gishu, I don't know. But for me, I'm my own man, and I will stand on my own. And I want to say that I'm ready to serve the people of Uasin Gishu. So let's not listen too much to gossip and propaganda from our competitors. The truth of the matter is that I am my own man, I'm running on my own race, and that just like any other candidate, I'm seeking the support of the people of Uasin Gishu. If I'm a project, I'm the project of the people of Uasin Gishu County, not anybody's project.